Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a kind of a different video. This is a middle school advice video because I know a lot of you might be going to 6th grade, or you might be going into 7th grade, or you might be going into 8th grade. And this is just going to cover all of that. And I feel that I'm qualified to do this because I am going to be in 9th grade in this fall. Um, so I was in middle school for 3 years, and I suffered and I survived, and it was just, looking back, I realized I had a lot of fun. Like, sure, there's moments where I was like, oh my gosh, get me out of middle school, I never want to come back again. But looking back now, I had fun, and I would like really wish I cherished that. Um, And I just want to help you guys be able to have fun your middle school years, and like just middle school, like when someone says middle school, everybody who hasn't been in middle school yet, or who even has been in middle school yet, is always like, ugh, like those are their worst years. I think those are my best years because I don't know, maybe high school will be even better. I don't know yet because I don't start school until like a month from now. Um, but yeah. So I'm just gonna start out in 6th grade and go all the way up to 8th grade, giving my pieces of advice for all of those years. And hopefully this video won't be too long. I have a feeling it's going to be very long, but yeah, who really cares? So yeah, I'm just gonna get started with 6th grade. So 6th grade, if you're like most schools, you go to a completely new building with a bunch of completely new people. I would say my first piece of advice is if your school has an orientation, you better go to it because then you'll get your schedule. At my school, you get your little ID card and you get your picture taken. Um, and you have the like choice to walk around your school, finding all your classes, planning when you're gonna stop at your locker. Um, yeah. In 6th grade for my school, we had magnets. So we basically had math, science, language arts, and what did I forget? Social studies in one classroom with a bunch of people. And then art, gym, and band or choir, or explore. Explore was like another math class. Why would you want to take explore? I don't know. Um, and those would be totally different classrooms. So really, we only left our classes like maybe 4 times a day. Otherwise, it was the same class every day. It was the same classroom for every class. Um, so that made it easy for us. I know a lot of schools do something like that, but if yours don't, if yours doesn't, wow, go grammar. Um, then definitely take that orientation time and use it and find like plan out your entire schedule. Like first hour you have math, so you're gonna go get your math book before first hour, and then you go to science, so you go back to your locker and get your science book, or you plan out the classes where you're going to have to double up on books because you don't have enough time to get both books. And so yeah, and then the next thing I want to talk about in 6th grade is choosing your friends. And if you're like my school, we combined I think 3 elementary schools because I think there's 6 in the whole district. 3 elementary schools went to our school, and the other 3 went to the other middle school. Um, so you're going to be meeting at least like 200 more new people. Um, and a lot of those people, like, they can be your really best friends, and they can be your really not best friends. And in 6th grade is definitely when you're going to set like the foundation of friendships, of like new friendships. Sure, you'll have the people from elementary school that you were friends with, but 6th grade is like the foundation for new friendships. And then you kind of just build as like the years goes on. It's kind of my building analogy. Um, so I would just choose your friends wisely. Stay away from those people that are going to get you in trouble. And I don't really want to mention any names, but there's definitely those kind of people at my school. Um, yeah, like, just stay away from them because they're not going to lead you to any good. They're just going to lead you to just not good things. So yeah. And then if you're wondering like how do I make friends, like I'm not the most social person in the world, just go up to them and say hi to them and start a conversation. That's how I made all my new friends. You remember Audrey, who I've done a few videos on this channel with? We met over Facebook. Well, she went to my school, but we met over Facebook. Anyway, that was totally random. So just go up to someone and say hi to them and like compliment them, or I don't know, do something like that, because you will make so many friends in no time. Sometimes you won't even know that they're your friend and they are your friend. Um, and my biggest advice is the first week it's fine to stay friends with like stay friends with your elementary school people, but like it's fine to just hang out with them and stuff. But by week 2, you should be able to like have like um you should be, if your teacher says, okay, find a partner, go find someone else that like you don't talk to that didn't go to your school. Um yeah, just make friends. That's a good summoning it up. That okay. And then another time is passing time, or whatever you guys gotta call it. The little chunk of time in between your classes. And I know a ton of people, tons, have nightmares by these things because they think they're gonna be late. They think that they're not gonna, like, their locker's not gonna open. Just stuff like that. And let me tell you, in my entire middle school year, I think I was late to a class twice. Maybe 3 times, but twice. Yeah, twice that was like unexcused. So really it does not happen as often as you think it does. You have a ton of time. My school had 5 minutes, but yeah, we had 5 minutes. And our school was pretty large. Our middle school was pretty large. So in 6th grade, I kind of had the art room, like, because here's our main classroom. The art room was, like, way on the other side of the building. And that was one time I was late to class. The second time was in 8th grade, but we're not going to talk about that. This video is going to be extremely long. Okay, I need to hurry up. Maybe I should just do a 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade video. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so 6th grade video. What was I talking about? Passing time. So it really doesn't happen. You really aren't that late to class as much as you think. And if your locker is stuck, just go get a teacher. Go get your teacher. Then they'll know to excuse you because your locker is stuck. And lockers do, like, not to try to be the downer, but the lockers do get stuck a lot. But yeah. Okay, and the next thing I want to talk about is grades, and I know that everybody talks about grades. It's like, oh, blah, 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 get good grades. What you want to do is you want to get good grades because, like, that, like, kind of decides what classes you will have next year. Like, if you have 6th grade math, and then if you do really good in math, you can take algebra. But if you do kind of bad in math, you can take pre-algebra. And if you do horrible in math, you can take, what's it called? Math 7 or 7th grade math. That was me. I'm not a good math person. Just to let you guys, yeah. And then you can also take rock testing, which is like advanced classes, in 6th grade and in 7th grade and in 8th grade. But I wouldn't really worry about those. You have all year to get into rock, or you have all 3 years to get in rock classes. If you want to get in one in 7th grade, go ahead. But I didn't really worry about that. So yeah, grades just kind of decide what classes you have next year. So if you don't want to take pre-algebra, or if you don't want to repeat 7th grade math, that didn't make sense. If you don't want to basically like repeat what you did in 6th grade and 7th grade math, because that's basically what 7th grade math was. You want to get good grades. Let's just put it at that. And colleges, you don't really need to worry about that yet in 6th grade. But they don't really, well, they're going to check on your whole, like, transcript, like, of grades and stuff. But you really don't need to worry about, like, getting amazing grades in 6th grade. It's more high school where you have to. Okay, and boys. Don't let boys get to your head. In 6th grade is probably the year that you're going to start dating, and boys are going to start asking you out, and, stuff like that. Just, like, don't think you're so cool because you have a boyfriend. Because really, the boyfriends and girlfriends in 6th grade, they hardly talk to each other. They just like to say that they have a boyfriend or they have a girlfriend. It's really not that, like, I wouldn't really worry about that too much. In the 7th grade video, I'll talk about that more, but in 6th grade, you can have a boyfriend, go ahead, I don't really care. It's not really my rules. But just don't get too cocky. Okay, and then anything else that comes to mind? I can't really think of anything. If there's something that I missed that you have a question about, go ahead and ask me. Like down below or inbox me. I don't really care. Just go ahead and ask, and I will happily do it happily answer it for you. And so yeah, I hope this video was helpful if you're going into 6th grade, and if you just kind of watch this for the heck of it, good for you. Um, so yeah, thanks so much for watching. I know this video was really long. I'm really sorry about that. But comment and subscribe. Bye.